Welcome back to the Faith of Our Fathers podcast. I'm Theodore, and with me, as per usual, there's Father Constantine over there. Always
I'm just
studying. What's he looking at? Always reading. The man never stops, ladies and gentlemen.
thank
The
you.
grass never grows under his feet. How you doing, Father?
I'm doing very well today and excited. The weather is beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't believe that the weather is in the 50, late 60s this past couple
Yeah.
weeks, 70s, and where my brother in Upper New York he complaining about. I would complain too
Yeah.
about being locked in the house because 2 or 3 feet of snow
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
cold.
I was complaining I was cold this morning. It was 40
You know,
degrees. It's
a
January
human being is
15th as we record
a
this, by the
human
way.
being is never satisfied, but
No.
really I like the four seasons.
Yeah, we don't
I
get them
like
much.
little.
We don't get them much in Oklahoma anymore. We kind of get like,
I like to see that ground white, the tree is
yeah, I know.
white. It
May,
covered all the dirts.
maybe
A
we'll
new
get a
baptism.
dusting. Who knows?
We
I don't
need
know.
a new baptism.
Yeah, right. A frozen one, a really cold one. That's real deep.
Well, because of the theophany, where the priest go bless the river,
Hmm.
bless the water. Some dive into the
Yeah,
river. Some will send out a new let a dove
yeah,
fly,
yeah.
symbolic of peace, and but it's very exciting thing. I did that couple times in Iowa, but I
Did you
saw
ever
that.
go jump in the lake when it was cold, or jump in
No
the
way.
river?
I don't know how to swim. I
Oh,
swam
what?
in the Dead Sea. I float.
All
Then I came
right.
to America and I went to YMCA.
He sunk like a stone.
I sunk in the water and I got terrified.
Never been in a pool
And
since, huh?
well, I've been, but on the edges,
Right. Just
just,
knee deep.
like, yeah. And I see my grandchildren
Yeah,
you know,
doing the backstroke and everything.
yeah, but
That's funny.
anyhow, I am swimming in the sea of life right now.
There you go. Yeah. Well, hey, nice segue. That was good. Um, Tonight we are going to talk about something that's, yeah, I mean, I think everybody at this point knows that the exponential growth that the Orthodox Church in America is experiencing right now. I don't think, at first it was maybe a little anecdotal, but I don't think there's any denying it at this point. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But before we do, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, push the little bell icon on there so you don't miss anything. And with that, Father, I mean, I was at family night last night. I mean, first of all, there were probably 85 people in Vespers. It was packed.
Hmm.
Went to family night. The Inquirers class, 60 people probably. And
Hmm.
then I was talking to Bob, and he was like, I'll bet you there's 250, 275 people here tonight. It's crazy. We're busting at the
I believe
seams.
I believe it because people are discovering.
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think the reason for? I mean, why Orthodoxy specifically? I mean, it seems like, and everybody's coming from these big, non-denominational churches and stuff. It seems like, you know,
Well, the collapse of TV evangelism,
yeah,
the compromise on the
yeah,
inclusive language,
the Skittles
the
stuff. Yeah,
sola scriptura,
yeah,
the compromise on the doctrines of the church. You can be your own pastor.
right.
You and your wife could be
Start your
your
own church.
exactly. Um, there's a loss of compromise on morality,
Right.
on commandments, on ethics,
It's like the ground under
and
your feet is just shifting all the
the
time.
the the models, you know, early 1900, maybe up till 1920, 30, you can identify the major denominations,
Mm-hmm.
but today you are unable to identify these denominations, because from them many branches are independent, self-proclaimed, no accountability, no hierarchy, no apostolic succession.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a
so,
free for all out there.
well, it is like having McDonald's, having Wendy's, having, so
It's just
I like.
whatever your flavor is. I like McDonald's better than Wendy's.
I mean, I worked at McDonald's, so I am prejudiced.
Yeah, I know.
I was flipping in Omaha, Nebraska, the patties. They taught me how to make hamburgers. Never, nevertheless, nevertheless, people are tired. They go from one church to another church, or one denomination to another denomination, and to non-denomination, which is denomination. And so
Yeah,
by the time they go here, there, and there, and there, no longer they feel connected to anything.
right.
So they stay home. I remember His Eminence, the late Metropolitan Philip, when he welcomed in the 70s the former EOM, the evangelicals. He said, "Well, welcome home to St. Peter's and Paul.
Hmm.
Come home, America. Come home, America, to St. Peter and Paul." If he's alive to see this,
Yeah, I wonder
he
what
was
he'd say.
courageous. He was courageous and visionary in spreading the word in spite of all the odds, because he welcomed these evangelicals to Orthodoxy while others procrastinated for their reception.
Hmm.
And I learned a lot from those men of faith.
You talking about Peter Gilquist in that group?
Peter Gilchrist, Andrew Walker, Gordon Walker, Richard Bellew, John Braun, and you name them. I
Hmm.
mean, and many of them who have served the church, and generation after them are serving the church. So people are discovering the church, because now also the media, we must not
That's
forget that
true. That's true.
the media play very important role. Even Charles Carlston,
Tucker
talk,
Carlson.
a couple days ago, he
Hmm.
was talking to Father Josiah in regard that Kirk
Charlie.
was interested
Yeah.
in Orthodoxy. I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't say that. That's Carl
Hmm.
Tucker saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea of mission and evangelism it is here from the Gospel of St. Matthew. Go and preach and teach to all nations. And so we do God's work. And in those days, we used to invite speakers to the public to hear a message that might help people who have no home to find a home.
Hmm.
But now people are searching, and we have influx of people, not only at St. Elijah, but across the board of
Right.
jurisdictions,
Yeah.
even in smaller places like Denison, Oklahoma, or Weatherford, Oklahoma. So throughout the country, it's happening, and it's the greatest, beautiful things to know that people are trying to find their roots.
Yeah. A
They want
solid
something,
foundation. It's like they're finding something that doesn't change. It hasn't changed in 2,000 years, and that's
and
what
it
I
will
think
not
that's what
change
you're
either,
right. And
even
I think that's
because
what draws people to it.
because the church is not built on Constantine or Jeremy or Philip Saliba. It is, we are carrying the torch of Christ. As weak as we are, as sinful as we are, uh, to preserve and to share. That's the proclamation. To be truly a servant, That Jesus came to give his life a ransom for many. He did not come to sit on the high seat. And the same thing is for us, that the church that we are serving, it is for God's people. And so I have experienced when I first became a priest in Iowa. Uh,
What, did you ever see anything like this though? Was it this ever like this?
no, it was 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Plus, if you are active priest, you get involved in the community. You got to be a part of the
Hmm.
community. So when I was in Iowa, I gave lecture at Mercy College. I gave lecture at Cornell College. I invited the late Father John Meindorf to speak
Mm.
in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I brought other speakers to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, in order to encourage our faithful in the faith, because of the influence of having Protestant
Yeah.
outreach in terms of Bible studies
Hmm.
and speaking in tongues, and
Yeah.
I mean, so I was concerned how could keep the sheep into the keep them
Right.
in the
Right.
fold. So I began to bring uh, speakers in order to reaffirm the faith
Right.
to
Right.
our faith. So
Smart. Yeah.
we have seen people who come from the Protestant embracing Orthodoxy, and that wasn't uh, maybe 5 a year, 3 a year, 10 a year. Com- Even when I came to Oklahoma City, we didn't have that many
Hmm.
when I first came in this Bible Belt, but we began to bring speakers, and we initiated Wednesday night. Those days I used to call it Saint Andrew Family Night.
Okay.
Saint Andrew, because Andrew was one,
Yeah.
and look what happened.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear much about Andrew, but his activity, his invitation, uh, opened the door for so many, and
Yeah.
here we are. And so we invite the speakers, publicize and give lectures, and having follow up on Wednesday night, called St. Andrew Family Night, and it continues. But what we see in the past 5 years, in the past 4 years, the past 2 years, the past year, is
Yeah.
unbelievable. There is sickness in America, spiritual sickness, mental sickness,
Hmm.
because the models we're supposed to look up to,
Our demons.
it's not there.
Yeah.
The four institution that we look up to in general, that is the church, number one, the government, number two, education, number three, family, number four. So it should be church, family, education, government. Look at them, the four corners. Look at the model which we have in the government.
Yeah. It's all, yeah.
$25
It's a
a divorce.
mess. It's a mess. Every
Okay.
one of those.
Look on the educational system we have. We are the people. We are maybe the poorest in terms of education compared to the world.
Yet we
Look
spend the
on the
most.
family. 60% of our people in this country are end up in broken families,
Hmm.
not more. And then you have the church, and look, thousands denominations. So there is really a vacuum, spiritual vacuum. I believe God is calling, intervening
Yeah. Me too.
in this world across the globe, because what is done in America affect in Europe and someplace else in every aspect. So I believe people are searching for the truth, for accountability, for spirituality, for sacramentality. They want to be healed.
Yeah.
They want to protect their children. And look, most of those people are young people, in the 50s and under,
Hmm.
comparison, and singles,
Yeah.
a lot. So I'm excited,
Yeah.
when
It's
I
very
see them
exciting.
in church, and be with them and learn from them. I'm grateful to them, and the fathers of our church and hierarchy of our church are excited in doing in making this possible, this platform for the people to be welcome home
Mm-hmm.
to the house of God. And I believe that Saint Elijah is one of many churches in the country that experiencing this growth.
Mm-hmm.
If they are not experiencing the growth, that means the priest is not doing his homework.
Right.
Period. I will. Let's follow up on my view on the subject right now. But I gotta say, we are accountable to preach out and bring people in. That's our business.
Amen.
If we call business, this is our business to evangelize.
Yep.
Okay.
There's what gets Father's blood pumping right there. Did everybody see that? Did everybody see? You could see the evangelizing. Well, that gets him going every single time. Another good one, Father. We love your passion.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, oh man. God bless you.
Until
God
next
bless all the
time.
listeners. Don't laugh at me, but
I'm
laugh
not
with me.
laughing.
How about that?
Exactly. All
Laugh
right,
with
Father.
me. We are okay. God bless.
See you next time.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us spread the word about the show. So, for Father Constantine, I'm Theodore, and we'll see you on the next episode of Faith of Our Fathers podcast.